I've been busy, busy, busy. So, let me do this to where I can see you guys. So, I've been steadily uploading the early access stuff to get you guys that are members of that paid membership. I've been trying to get those things up for you as quick as I can. Um, I should have them all. I'll have them all up by tomorrow, kind of earlier. Um, but most of them are going to be up tonight. They're uploading right now. It takes a while. So yeah, I'm doing that right now. Um, I haven't started on getting the fights out to the public yet. We did drop a fight today anyway. It was a fight from last event, but kind of name's Fire Chicken. It's a badass name. No, I'm just kidding. It has to do with like Firebird Trans Am. My first car was a Firebird '76 in high school and stuff. So I've always had a Trans Am. So then when I was doing sanctioned fighting and stuff, that was my fight name. Um, anyway, sorry, I seen something on my screen there. Anyway, we had a great event today. Sorry, this is I usually do this on my computer, but like right now I got my computer set up downstairs and I'm uploading fights to it, so I'm using my cell phone right now. Okay, that's part of it. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, anyway, sorry, let me get on task here. We had a freaking awesome event. I need to find a place that I can put this that I can like, talk to you guys. Let me see here, guys. Uh, I don't know if this is better or worse. All right, sound booth, right? Maybe you guys can even hear me better. All right, we had an awesome event today. Some people didn't show up, but that's pretty typical. Um, man, one guy, the Bosnian Bull, he was supposed to show up and fight. He kept sending me messages like, "Hey, I'm like 20 minutes away, like 10 minutes away," and he never made it out. And then I got a message like, "Oh, I couldn't make it." So I don't know what happened with that, but that was supposed to be Shad's fight, and it didn't happen. So, but we got some sparring and stuff in afterwards. Um, we had like 15 fights, so kind of a smaller event. April's going to be a bigger event. We're going to have a food vendor out for April. Um, we got our title fight for the 155-pound MMA title. So this event we actually had round two of that, and so Isaiah was injured and he couldn't make the fight, so we put in Dragon Spirit in his place. So it was Doughboy versus Dragon Spirit, and it was Buddy V versus Hitmonlee. I'm not going to give away the fights, the results of the fights, guys. Like if you really want to know, you can message me on Facebook and I'll tell you. But almost all the fights are on the early access right now. To get to early access, you just go to our YouTube channel and hit the join button, and you want to do the early access join. By tomorrow, all the fights will be on there. It's raw footage from an alternate angle. Because it's going to take me a while. I don't have my camera guy Pete to do all the camera or the video editing this month. So we're going to be every few days. I'm going to drop, "Hey, what's up, man?" every few days I'm gonna drop another video. I'll probably pick like the most action for the first ones I upload. But so we had the Gaio versus Golden Hands rematch. That was for the title again. So if you saw the fight last month, hey, morning. How's it going, Dave? Dave from the UK. Let's see, bro. Produced, edited video for corporation. Where's ever need a backup? Just let me know. Yeah, man. This is one of those events that unfortunately Pete couldn't make. He does have stuff going on other than the scrapyard, so completely understood. Hey, what's up, Michael? Nice to see you on here. He does have stuff that he's doing, outside of the scrapyard stuff, so completely understood. But we got camera setups. We did 2 angles. I'm gonna try to emulate the way that he produces his videos and see if I can make something at least relatively consistent with what he's done, so it doesn't look completely different than the videos you're used to. All the matchups today I felt like were pretty even. There was only one that was kind of a mismatch. So, I mean, it happens. What else? If you guys got any questions, this is kind of like a Q&A session with Fire Chicken. So, you guys are free to ask whatever. I'll give you my best answer that I can. Yeah. So anyway, we had some drama at the event. I'm not gonna say names, but working home and a job is cakes. I have a lot of free time. I said your backup video. The only issue with us and sending video to other people is like the biggest time consumer for me right now is uploading the videos. So the time it takes it to get from here to the web. If I did it how you... Oh, hold on. Anyway, if I did it like trying to send it to somebody, it would basically have to go to them. They would have to upload it, and then, or they'd have to download it from me. Then they'd have to edit it and upload it. It helps to have a fast internet connection with basically unlimited internet. When I first started doing this, I didn't have unlimited internet, so it was like I would actually hit my limit on stuff. But then Pete came around and saved the world. When a fighter's knocked out, how soon can they refight? Well, if fighter's knocked out, they should see a doctor, and they should ask their doctor when it's a good time to be able to come back. So like a concussion or something. I'm not a doctor. I can't make those calls. See, Jeremy, why are you doing this to me, Jeremy? I can't read that. Oh, what's up, Ron? Hey, thanks for coming out watching the fights. So anyway, some drama that happened at the event. We had, because I can translate it. I'm just lazy. MJ or MW, you got to hit up Martin Rubio. What's up, Shiloh? Welcome to Early Access. If you want a sweatshirt, you got to hit up Martin Rubio. He's the West Coast guy. He runs the show down there with Alex Gernard, but he does all the merch for Street Beefs. Hit him up. Tell him you want a scrapyard shirt or sweatshirt or whatever. You can also order T-shirts from him, and he'll hook you up. He'll I think they charge. And sorry, Martin, if I'm wrong on this, but I think he charges $45 for a sweatshirt and $25 for a T-shirt. They're good quality. they're not just cheap shirts. They fit really well, at least on me. Um, Weather was good today. Parking was good. Um, the first, I want to say, uh, uh, can we all just shut up for about 5 minutes before I get back? I know everyone wants to know about the drama. But first, like I had a lot of people helping out today, and I want to say thanks to those people working security. Um, you got to join the main branch of Street Beefs and try to talk to him on there. That'd be the best way. Contact Sunshine Trask. She will get you in contact with him. Um, so yeah, we had a lot of people help out and do some really cool stuff for us today. Drama, what everybody wants to hear, right? I won't say the names, but we had a couple people that weren't invited show up to the event. I didn't even know they were here. They drove probably an hour to get to the fights. They were banned like a month ago. And you can figure it out if you really want to. But they drove out here, showed up. They didn't come into the fights, but they hung out outside. And then when one of our fighters that they don't like was out there, they scurried off and flipped him off. It's like you drove like an hour to come out here and flip off somebody. I mean, come on. We knocking on people's doors and then running. I mean, we lighting dog poo on people's doorsteps. What's next? It's childish. I'm not gonna say, man. I'm not gonna say, but like I said, you can figure stuff out on your own. It's like that's not how we get down at the scrapyard. If you come out to one of these events, or even if you're in our group, you know what the environment's like. Um, you know what the environment's like. There's a lot of respect for the fighters towards each other, towards the people that run the events, me, my crew. We try to do everything fair. We try to show respect to the fighters, to the cornermen. Some people that are newer might not be accustomed to some of our rules. We had a couple people filming today, but they get a warning. You get told not to film anymore. Next time, you get kicked out. Maybe ask not to come back. Other than that, like people were really cool. Fighters were super respectful to each other. I love seeing that. But when I see stuff like this, that's completely opposite of how we act towards each other. We don't call people out openly in the group. If you want to fight somebody, you can message me and be like, I'm interested in fighting this guy. I don't want to see a bunch of drama stirred up in the group. People getting really pissy with each other and moving away from that respect level that we have towards each other. It's really important. It helps keep things working properly and from getting out of control. This is a high testosterone environment. You got people fighting each other, wanting to beat each other faces in the ground. But you know what? It's just that's what it is though. It's just fights. There shouldn't be other stuff associated with other feelings associated with it. I get it if you don't like somebody for whatever reason out here and you want to fight them. Dude, we solve beefs out here. You want to fight somebody? We'll set it up and you can fight them. But don't say you want to fight somebody and then keep dodging them. Like, not show up for a couple events and say, I need more time to get ready. I need more time to get ready. And then pull some shady shit when you get kicked out of the group. Like, you made your bed. I offer second chances. I let people redeem themselves. I'm pretty forgiving. But when you keep showing me that you're not mature enough to be in this type of environment, it just shows me that that you're not welcome out here till you grow up, both of you. So yeah, but that's like a one percenter. Okay, that kind of behavior is like 1% out of our group are like that. Most of the other people that say stuff in our group laugh at training posts, say disrespectful things to fighters, call people out. They usually end up finding their way out of the group pretty quick because the rules are there. They're set in stone. When you join, you read through the rules, you see what they are, you agree to them. If you can't abide by them, then it's just not an environment for you. We try to be positive, encouraging, uplifting. I know it sounds corny, but some of these people are just getting involved with the fighting game. We all started at one point. I mean, I started when I was like 21 years old, and if I would have had somebody, if I would have posted like a video of me hitting a heavy bag or something, and a group of people told me I was garbage and that I should quit, I mean, maybe I wouldn't have, but maybe I would have taken it hard and got out of it and then went and found something else. It's a good outlet for people. Um, so yeah, we try to keep things respectful like that. Let me see. Good luck collecting on that. Good luck collecting on that. Collecting on what? Oh, find them for. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I didn't read that post. Actually, no, you aren't, Dave. You're actually not far off. I do charge them in a sense. If you no call, no show to me 2 times, I set matches up for people. Okay, if I got a guy coming from, we'll say Texas, right? He's flying in, and he's like, I want to fight for the scrapyard. 250 pounds. I'm experienced. And I go out of my way and I find a 250 pound experienced fighter and I get him out here, um, or get him to sign up. And he's like, yeah, man, I'm good with it. And then fight day comes. Sorry, this isn't, sorry guys, this isn't ideal environment for, and I get him to sign up to fight. And the guy from Texas shows up, but the other guy doesn't, and he doesn't call me, doesn't text me, nothing. What am I supposed to tell this guy that just spent plane fare, hotel, rental car? What am I supposed to tell him? Like, hey man, sorry, shit happens, your guy didn't show up. No, no. Just be upfront with me. Like, if you can't make it, let me know ahead of time. The further out, the better. Gives me time to let this guy know or these people know, like, we aren't going to have somebody for you. We actually had a guy today. He had a matchup. It was a little bit of our mistake. We had him signed up against somebody, Slick Rick or something. Slick Rick didn't show up. This guy, we thought Slick Rick showed up. Somebody wrote his name on the board saying he showed up. So we're like running around looking for Slick Rick, looking at cars and stuff, and Slick Rick's nowhere to be found. Come to find out, he didn't make it. And we went through the waivers and he didn't see him. He wasn't there. The guy traveled and he was like, oh man, don't worry about it. He was really cool about it. But it sucks. It really sucks, you guys. If you've ever had a fighter back out on you before, you get ready for a fight, you train your ass off, you're ready to go in that cage, and you know who you're fighting, and then all of a sudden, oh yeah, he just didn't show up. Oh no, he didn't call. Oh, I'll text him right now. Nope, nope. He's not taking texts. Oh, he read them. I can tell you read them. But, or, hey man, I'm on my way. Hey man, I'm on my way. Hey man, I'm on my way. And don't show up, like, at all. Like, just, like, come on, man. navigation gets you where you need to go. You put it in your phone, it takes you there literally. Um, Not that hard of a concept to show that respect towards people that are putting the events on and everything. So that's another one of my gripes. That's so basically, yeah, if you no call no show twice, out of the group. And I did this to two guys. They no called no showed on me twice. I kicked them out of the group, and one dude's like, "Well, fine, I'll just go fight down the West Coast group." Like, "Oh, you think so, huh?" And I got a hold of the West Coast guys, and it's like, "No, don't let this guy fight. He's ghosted me twice." So they kicked him out. Now you ain't fighting anywhere. You think you can just like go around us, but we're connected to these other branches. Go fight amateur. See how they treat you when you no call no show there. Get a reputation. So, next fights, everybody. The sign-up sheet won't be out until April 1st, but the fights are actually going to be April 24th. I encourage you to get on the card early because from what it looks like, we're going to have quite a few people wanting to sign up. I noticed people dropping off because they probably finished up with the drama stuff, but whatever. Get signed up, we'll get you matched up. We're going to have some title fights. We're going to have a vendor out there for food. Lots of cool stuff, and it's getting to be better weather. It's staying lighter later. I might move the show up time up a little bit. 9 a.m. is pretty early. It is good to get everything going. And I realize a lot of times when we do our fights, UFC fights are going on at the same time. Or same day, I should say. Like today, Stipe and Ngannou. If you didn't see it, damn. I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but you'll get it spoiled on Facebook or something. So what else? I'll go back over the early access thing because I know there's been some people that are a little confused on it. Okay, so here's how it works, people. We film with 2 to 3 angles. When Pete's here, we film with 3 angles because we do one of our own angles, and then Pete does 2 angles with his cameras. Here we go again. Okay, we're back. So that's usually 3 angles. We did 2 angles this time. They came out really good too. I was watching the footage downstairs, and man, the footage looks good. So anyway, normally we do 3 angles. So what early access gets you? First off, it's a paid membership. Cancel it anytime, but it's only $2.99 a month. What you get is when we throw fights every month, I upload fights the day of from the 3rd or 2nd angle. I upload all the fights right to YouTube. They're unedited. You get to see what's being said in between rounds. Man, if there's anything like puking going on, dude, you get to see it all. It's all there, unfiltered. But we upload that to our paid membership section, $2.99. You go to YouTube, type in Street Beef Scrapyard, click the join button, early access. So we upload all the fights to that. Everybody will get to see the fights eventually, not the unedited raw footage where you get all the content in there. You only early access people get to see that stuff. So throughout the month, I drop videos every few days because I'm not going to overwhelm the Scrapyard channel with fights. I don't want to upload like 3 fights in a day. I want people to be able to really see a video and then move on to the next one. And I'm spacing it out that way too, based on how many we have. So um, when you get the end product, the one everybody gets to see, that's going to be edited. It's going to have. I'm going to try to do this like Pete did it, where I switch between the two different angles during the fight, and maybe mix in some slow motion in there in between rounds. So I really want to try to give you guys something pleasant to watch, just like Pete does, because he does such a good job. That's if you're on Instagram, it's psoup206. Check him out. Um, so you also, what else do you get? You get interviews on the early access. You can get interviews off of exclusive content. That's like $1.99 a month, but you don't get the early access with that. There's like some different levels. The highest level is biggest supporter, and basically you get everything that you get from the other two levels. And then sometimes I'll do a video where I shout out all the members that are the biggest supporters. But those people are mainly doing that for like donation. You gotta know it does have, there is a cost involved with running this whole thing. Um, we purchase food and stuff sometimes. We got a porta potty that we pump every event. It's like $75. And then I go out and buy stuff like right before the event anyway, like towels and just necessities, things, paint. I mean, there's a ton of stuff that I don't even keep track of. I just like buy on and off for the events. But yeah, that stuff helps keep it running. So bottom line is early access gets you early access to the fights. And then also exclusive content, interviews, sparring sessions. We got some good sparring rounds in after the event. I got in there with Anomaly, Gash, and Shrugs and did some rounds, and Gimp, our referee. And I think I've already uploaded one of those. Gimp, the referee, I uploaded his to the early access slash exclusive content. So it's about all I got for you guys. I just wanted to tell you that, man, every event, I love people come up to me and say, "This is the coolest shit I've ever seen. You guys are chill. You're doing a great job," and it makes it all worth it. Seeing fighters happy, experiencing winning and losing, and then working at their goal. Whether it's to just get a few wins in the scrapyard, or maybe move on to the next level. Oh, that was like telling me I need to get done here. I do have one more thing, people. So, Chehalis, Washington. There's some sanctioned fights down there on April 10th. If you're interested in those sanctioned fights, they're MMA and kickboxing, I believe. Get a hold of me or Derek Binford, who is our referee. Get a hold of him. We're looking to fill some slots on that card, and it's really good experience, people. Plus, it counts on your sanctioned record. So get on there. They'll give you a full rundown of who your opponent will be and everything. It's definitely worth it. If you think you're ready for scrapyard, you're probably fine for sanctioned fighting too. For the most part, just tell them what your skill level is. They'll match you up with somebody equally skilled. So I want to try to work with these guys a little bit every month and have fighters go back and forth. So I look forward to working with these guys. They're down in Centralia, Washington, and I'll make a post about it in our Facebook group to link up with these guys, make it a little easier. All right. So it's late. I got a couple. I think I might drop another video on the exclusive early access thing tonight. Like I said, I got like 5 or 6 of them. They're sitting there processing, so it takes a while to upload all these fights. But with that said, just remember, I appreciate everybody, the fans, the fighters, YouTube, you guys too. making the nice, respectful comments, encouraging the fighters. Those are all nice. Um, so that said, fire chicken out. See you next time.